Hi, and hello everybody, and welcome to Silent Hill. Again! But this time, like, the actual Silent Hill, and not some, like, some apartment complex that happens to have the energy of Silent Hill built into it. By umbilical cord, I guess?
And Walter White.
No, it's not Walter White.
Oh, no, wait. It's Sullivan White.
Walter... Shush, you. At any rate... Ooh. Oh, B is sipping! B is sipping!
Slurper! She's slurping!
Holy shit, my bad.
It's
slurping and derping.
Mar, you are the drink.
Yo, I love I love Asmers, anyways.
Larg.
As I'm sure some of you are aware, this game, there are violent and disturbing images in this game.
Hooray, 90s horror!
Fuck, how do I unpause this? Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, it's pause. It's the pause button. Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh,
ignore
yeah.
that little notification in the top. This is a PlayStation 1.
Yes,
Ah,
perfectly
Konami,
straight.
I remember when you were cool.
You were cool once, man! You
Oh,
were
that's
cool
loud.
once.
Hold on a second.
That is-
incredibly loud, Jesus
That is-
Christ.
That is blaring.
Damn, blaring.
I forgot this is where that song is from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs where you kind
An Italian mafia film.
of... Yeah. There's a lot of songs where you kind of go like, wait, it came from that movie? That movie's shit, but the music is
Well,
good.
Well, if you think about it, there were a lot of Italian
Hey, Lisa.
mobster films in the 90s. Oh god, I forgot her name. Maybe it's Agatha?
Oh goodness, Discord is doing the funny thing again.
Whoop whoop. Discord funny.
There's a good chance that I'll just stop functioning in a second.
And
Yeah.
you just did.
Pause Rooney.
Sure
Oh,
did.
yep, there it goes. Okay, give me a second.
Oh, Discord being silly again.
Oh, thank god, the actual game capture thing kicked in. Good.
There he goes, dead in Miami.
I'm back. I'm alive in Miami.
No.
Yay!
Why?
So,
I've just been kind of letting this play because, the opening to Silent Hill 1 fucking bumps.
isn't that the truth, man?
I feel nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
So
nostalgia
cute
for a
that
series
these
I've
games
never
CGI.
partaken in.
Oh, wow.
This is, one of several attempts that I have gone through with trying to just play, like, the first Silent Hill. I got relatively far into it the first time, but I was young and stupid and didn't understand how puzzles work. Other than the first Portal game. But that's neither here nor there. Cool.
Ah, yes. Welcome to the first game where, oh shit, my town looks like Silent Hill when it ever got foggy started.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, my town, my area does that too.
That
when
being
it's
said,
very cold.
really quickly, I
Everywhere
have to...
looks like Silent Hill when it gets foggy.
Mm-hmm. Really quickly, I have to do some PlayStation 1 video game adjustments because the controller is not quite working right. Give me just a second.
Did I tell you guys that I actually found a copy of this, legit PS1 copy of this, in our local, quote, dead mall?
How much did you
Yeah.
pay
Your
for that
vocal
again?
quote?
A little too much, but, you know,
It
Cool.
I
was,
feel you.
it's
Just-
brand new, in the plastic, 200 smackaroonies.
That's
Re-
too much.
Really, yeah,
That
really,
is
really
literally too
quickly,
much.
you didn't actually, like, buy it, right?
No, it was my
Okay.
friend who bought it.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay, good.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Damn, $200.
the way you told
That's
that
fair.
story made it sound like you bought it.
Okay, then.
Oh,
Anyways,
hell no.
Science Hill.
Silence Hill.
Wait, what are you playing this on?
Normal. We're doing normal difficulty.
Okay.
We're playing it on stream, of course.
Henry. What's going
My
on?
head.
Oh, fuck? My daughter is missing. Oh god.
Why does it smell
Why
like
are you walking like that, sir?
Why is he
Oh
walking-
my god.
Oh, is that supposed to look like that?
Why is he
This
walking in
Yeah.
the
This is
PS1
supposed to
graphics?
look like this, yes.
Okay, because that looks like
Yeah.
it could be a glitch.
No, it does that.
No, this is the actual gameplay.
Cheryl, where could you be?
Cheryl.
It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town.
I appreciate the accurate
This
voice
town.
acting.
Oh.
Cheryl.
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 Press X to Cheryl.
Carol.
It's
Regretted-
looking like a ghost town.
Regrettably, I have to press, square to walk. Footsteps.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Because
Do
I'm
you have to
playing
press
this on a
the,
I'm playing this on a PlayStation 1, of course I am.
Let me ask another question, Orange.
Mhm.
Does this have tank controls?
Yes, I believe it does. Well, I mean...
Is that Cheryl?
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Tank controls!
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Cheryl.
I also like he remarks footsteps, as if
Where
that's
are
a
you
weird
going?
thing to hear in a city.
I mean, but he said it's like a ghost town.
It's like a ghost town, he says, seconds before he hears someone else in this ghost town.
Man, tank controls, the control scheme too so good it doesn't even happen anymore.
Hmm.
Let me have this pump.
No.
Regrettably, I don't believe there's even any, like, programmed-in strafing, to my knowledge, so I couldn't even adjust the control scheme to make it so it's not tank controls. Hmm.
There goes Shelly.
Oh, I think Shelly, Bjorked up a little bit. Oh, beware of dog. Gosh, I sure hope I do. Oh!
Shelly is currently in the cinematic experience.
Someone probably needs to drag him back in, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. This isn't based on perspective, it's just one form. So I can't press back to start moving, I have to press forward to move forward. That makes sense.
Pre-rendered.
Back and to the left.
Oh,
Back
look at
and
these
to the
ankles!
left.
What does
Ooh,
that mean,
boy.
Crimson?
This is a video game, alright.
It's a joke from the critic.
Is it?
Oh, look at
And nothing of value was lost.
Truly.
the animated, the critic,
Oh,
not the one where
no.
it's just a jerk pack.
You
Oh,
got
no.
this. You got this. You got this.
You got this,
B,
dude.
I've never
You
played a
got
game that
this.
take controls for more
You
than like
can
30
do
minutes,
it!
B. That's strange. It's getting darker and darker.
Why did you say that like foot lettuce?
Better than nothing, I guess.
Footless.
Oh,
I didn't say it like that.
Nothing than... Better than nothing, I
Look at
guess.
this.
I was doing the guy from the Water
Number
Boy.
15, Silent Hill.
Burger King foot fetish.
You wouldn't want to be stuck in a
What's
town
this?
full of fog.
Dude, I
Um,
can't wait for season 2 of Happy Smile Friends.
Goodness gracious, this is some atmosphere.
He just walked past that rotting corpse.
Because there's this rotting
To look
corpse.
at this other rotting corpse.
Damn.
Oh, good girl.
Children!
Ah!
No!
Hail, children!
Unhand me!
Straight!
I'm not a Smash
Straight!
Brothers player! Let go of me!
Oh man.
Right.
Run away!
Who do you
Run
think
away!
you are?
Run away!
Wait, no, never mind. Sorry,
Oh.
you can't strafe in here.
Oh no.
You died in the first scene.
No, don't worry, I know this is intentional. You're supposed to die in this
Give
part.
them some credit.
It's so
The exit is blocked off. You're not supposed to be
it's
able to
so
leave.
funny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was playing a bit.
Crimson, you were reading Word Up magazine.
What?
Word up.
You ever heard that song, man?
Hmm.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
This is Officer, I forget her name. It's,
Officer Cheryl.
no, this isn't Cheryl.
Cheryl?
It's not Cheryl.
You feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist.
Tourist.
I came here for a vacation.
Taurus.
I just got here. don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Atmosphere.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry.
Have you seen a girl with black hair?
Short black hair.
Where is
You
About
just
7 years
turned
old.
7.
A little girl.
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre is going on.
No way.
You're telling me something went wrong in this bizarre town of Morio?
This is not Morio, Cho.
This is
No,
not
it's
a
not.
noisy, bizarre town.
It's a quiet, bizarre town.
Harry Mason.
Bizarre.
Sybil Bennett.
Oh,
It's
Sybil.
Sybil.
Sybil, yeah.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
I'm
So-
from Rams.
I'm not gonna
Corporate
lie, a
Rams.
police officer from somewhere called Brand sounds racist as hell.
A little bit, yeah.
You ever heard of Bram Stoker?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a coincidence. No black people in Silent Hill? I
No,
wonder
no.
why.
Because black people have done nothing wrong to belong in silence.
Very true, actually.
Something
Except for the.
Wait,
Well, no,
wait,
here's the.
wait,
fu-
wait.
So no, wait,
There
wait,
ain't
wait,
that
wait.
one black
Wait,
guy.
No.
downpour plan.
Guys,
Guys.
please,
So
In
Bone.
that case,
For the-
I need to find her now.
it's funny
Where's my
because
little
black
girl?
people started appearing in Silent Hill when the Western Development Studio took
Can't
over.
just leave her out there by herself.
I thought it was
Coincidence?
Have you got
I
a gun?
agree.
Probably not.
Can you give me a gun, police officer?
No.
Why?
I might need one for these creatures.
And hope you don't have to use it.
This is highly illegal.
It's
small
we're-
town America.
I mean,
We're
there
in a
are
very-
monsters running around.
we are in a very excessive situation.
It's very powerful against living
And
things.
don't do it unless you have to.
Hopefully I won't
because
be sick
ammo
of
may
this.
be limited.
By mistake.
That's the plan, Sybil.
Got it?
Yeah. Thanks.
Please don't shoot me, the only person you've seen in town.
Hmm.
Sybil sounds like such
You'd
a
think he'd be
scary
able to
name.
recognize her.
It just makes me think of Sigil.
No, it's not Sigil Bone.
On
It's a-
all thing,
it's-
if I'll be honest,
Technically.
I'm a bit surprised because like the voice acting quality in this game honestly isn't as bad as I remember it being.
No, this is about as what I remember from what
What
I've
can you
seen.
tell
of
me about
cutscenes.
the Reapers?
Yeah.
More to the point, what is it like? I think one of the most distinct things about this is that it's like there's one dialogue option coming up that I remember like very, very distinctly. And that's like the one thing that I always go back to whenever I'm thinking about like the voice acting in these kind of games. Oh goodness, it's you have to press the right trigger or the left trigger to like auto adjust the camera to where you're looking. That's a really good thing to know. Anyways, what's going
Old
on
game,
with this?
dude.
So what's going on with this radio? No, nothing. I guess it's broken.
Busted.
Oh, and there's a
Knife!
knife. Give me the knife.
And that's a knife.
Another health.
This is
point.
a knife.
I'm so full of health now.
Yum.
And that's
Yummy.
not a knife. That's a spoon.
Maybe I should look for something useful
I
before
can
leaving.
like not spoony before.
I mean, all things considered, Konami was like on the forefront of voice acting at the time, which is really cool. Because, like, I mean, what is it? Metal Gear Solid is probably lauded as one of the biggest examples of, like, really good video game voice acting. And that was a PS1 game. Like, goddamn.
A PS1 game.
Oh, this isn't a cutscene.
Another heart attack. What does it mean?
What's that?
What's that?
Well, it's clearly a radio.
What's going on with that radio?
It's a radio.
So, some other games that came out during this time. System Shock 2.
Yeah.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Oh
Medal of
shit, a
Honor.
pterodactyl!
The pay is
Omicron, the
silent.
Nomad Soul.
Wait, can you guys hear this?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
This is not a dream.
Can you hear
Well,
us?
you killed that pterodactyl.
This is not a
Can you
dream!
hear me before though?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I
Not
would.
really.
Unless we didn't, I don't know.
I probably
No.
wouldn't.
Oh, I don't think you did, because I asked that like 3 times when I was watching the stream. I
Shelly,
More
we
to
can
the
hear you
point.
now.
More to the point.
Excellent.
More to the point.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah. This guy doesn't necessarily. The guy who voices Henry doesn't necessarily know how to sound afraid. I think.
Yeah, there
On
was some
radio?
good voice acting out there in 1999.
I
Well,
saw them-
granted, it was January.
I feel like it's a case of they didn't need to sound scary at the time
Okay,
because
now I
you were
can't hear
scared
Kelly.
by your own damn self.
I
He left-
suppose.
he got-
Yeah.
He got Silent Hilled out here
Mhm,
again.
mhm. Where could Cheryl have gone? I guess I'll trick
little
that alley
girl.
again.
Some games that came out during '98 was StarCraft and Thief: The Dark Project.
Mm.
Those had some good voice acting, I think.
I said this is more like pioneering the way for like console voice acting. Like I think this and the first Metal Gear were like the two big examples of people going, "Wow, video games can be like the movies." And then I think Sony may have taken that just a smidge too literally, all things considered.
And David Cage.
Also David Cage, but we don't talk about Mr. Kage anymore.
We talk about Kage all the time.
That's for AC streams. Now more to the point, now that you've heard that line, now that you've heard that line about the radio, I want you all to go back through literally every single stream that I've recorded and get every instance of me going radio. What's all wrong with that? What's up with that radio? Because
When's
I
Joshi gonna put together the supercut, the meme supercuts?
like I say that
I've never noticed you saying that.
I say that I've said that so many times.
I've never noticed it.
Algernon?
What's going on with that
Why
radio?
does that name keep on
Ooh,
popping up?
ouchies. God damn.
Because it's a common name in Britain.
Ooh, Half-Life came out in 1998.
One at a time, people, please. This is gonna be much like the hill this is based on. We're going to be relatively silent and not talking over each other.
Voice chat. That's not going to happen.
Lie again.
You're so listen. If not for some of these people already being here, this chat would have been much smaller. I'll tell you that for free.
Wait, you have to be paid to tell that?
No, I'm saying that
To tell that?
I would tell you all regardless. Is what I mean. Oh boy, meat, my favorite.
I love horror games.
True. I also love horror game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If I could, I would be playing horror games on a nigh daily basis for this channel. But unfortunately, there are other people that do things and stuff in this place.
Also, one person extremely afraid of horror games.
True.
Deadly scared.
If we just played horror games all the time, we would never fucking see Rindy again.
Yeah.
It's true.
Steel pipe. God,
What's
guess
that
I'll
next
help
to it?
myself. To school.
To school.
What was the movie she got scared of? What it was literally not a horror thing or not even remotely scary.
What is it?
What?
Rindy has been scared before by like the scary movies, which is a bit funny because like that's supposed to be a parody of horror. Overall.
There's some scary stuff in this. Oh, who joined now?
Who do
Shelly.
you think?
Oh, okay. I
It's our
thought
good
that-
friend Shelly.
No, wait, I think it was somebody else. Now we're at 8.
Oh, okay. This is not a hole. I don't need.
It was Shelly.
Oh, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was me.
You know,
I
what?
just
Hold on.
added him, yeah.
For the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to just lower some people's audios locally on my end. Don't worry about it. Ba-ba-da-bup. You're fine. You're fine. I think I already have. Actually, Con's surprisingly high. Let me turn you down a little bit. Bip.
Sorry about that.
No. You're good. Like I just have you set high.
No, it's the microphone. But Justin, just as a heads up, I use a lot of microphones,
Mm-hmm.
so you might need to adjust me again, like next time we stream.
That's fine.
When we do Fata Morgana, you might need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How many microphones one man can have?
I have a lot of headsets.
Anyway. Oh, never mind, Con. Like that.
But you only have
that
one head.
That schniffle. Oh, that was a lot. Hold on a second. Did I just adjust? I don't know. There we go.
Sorry.
It's fine, Con.
Not
Just
your fault.
well, maybe just you know, if you're gonna like, if you're sniffling and coughing and sneezing and stuff, maybe go on push the talk for the sake of our collective eardrums.
When you consistently talk at a low volume, so you don't need to be adjusted.
I mean, I have you at like 200%, but I don't mind. Oh, to God!
God damn.
Blood doggos.
It's gone in the wire.
You like tags?
Me when I had to deal with that fucking feral wild dog.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were fucking like you were in a fucking scenario with like a dog that was gonna bite your head off. Well, it felt like it was anyway. Oh damn! Did you see that? Did you see that trick shot?
Yeah.
Wait, is this like one of those ones where you can just wait? Is this before? Is this when they implemented the ability to? Yeah, they did. Yeah.
The stomping.
Did you double tap?
Mm-hmm. I
No, you double stomp.
I give props to any video game that give you the option to just smack a bitch while they're down.
Look out!
Like to just to check.
I do love a good video game curb stop.
It doesn't stay down.
No, this is a different dog, I think.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Oh, speaking of wild animals doing like crazy ass things to me, I had a feral cat do a very sick kickflip almost to my face today.
That sounds very cool, but also a bit concerning. Did you get scratched up at all? You okay?
No, like we sedated it because we were gonna do vaccines, and like it was sedated enough that we thought we could like grab it, which we could initially do, but then the person who grabbed it, like it slipped out of her grip, and then she did like a sick flip back, and I had to just dodge.
He was taking care of Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots!
And then we resedated, but even then, like, even with that, it was just enough to do the vaccines and put it back where it came from. Feral cats are built different.
Oh yeah, the feral of the cats.
Wow, this first encounter went fantastic. I'm nearly dead already, and I still haven't oh, I saved the game once. Okay, let's go to school.
I need to save the game twice now.
Oh,
saw a barn cat the other day. That's my cat story.
I like cats. Shucks howdy, would I like to buy one? I mean, I could
surprisingly got a lot of cats from the wild.
You should come down here and adopt a cat and then go back to New York.
Look, if I'm coming down to Texas to adopt a cat specifically, I will absolutely be visiting you, B. Make no mistake about that.
Fair enough.
He has to buy a polo tie and a cowboy hat.
Oh, you also have to get like one of those like Texas waffle makers.
True.
You've also got to get one of those shirts that has Buc-ee's on it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Bro, I love being able to stop by a Buc-ee's.
Oh my goodness. Now listen, if you're going to go to Texas, you gotta wear a shirt that says Texas Broncos, because you can only wear a shirt called Texas with Texas Broncos on it in Texas. Killer 7 taught me that.
Because the Broncos, man.
Wait, they're from,
let me in.
That's Colorado.
Oh my fucking god! Ah!
Oh Jesus Christ!
Can I search anything? Ow! Yeah, I'm dead.
Damn!
Damn, they turn once and dead.
That's funny.
Oh hey, I forgot this game also has tips.
Do better.
God, I'm trying so hard.
Wait, is my sound working?
No, we
no.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, good. There's autosave points.
Yeah, I could tell you were trying to say something, Shelly. It's just other people also had things to say.
Please, this is a PvP.
Other people were talking. Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying. I've had an idea for the longest time where we get 100 people into a Discord call.
No.
And then
We don't have 100 people in this Discord.
Hear me. Wait. Get 100 people into the call. Everybody has to talk. The first person to say shut up gets eliminated, and every subsequent person who says shut up gets eliminated. Who will be the last person? Who would be the last person standing in the Discord battle royale?
How would you even
out of there?
That would work only one way, but it can't be shut up. It has to be something else.
No.
Come on, you got to get down.
I'm one of the few people that uses push to talk here. I can go for a while.
Yeah, that's the way I think.
I mean, you probably could, but I know I know. Go ahead.
I was just saying I did something pretty similar to that. Some VTuber invited everyone into the VC. They went into it, and then They just sampled like 100 people screaming for like 5 seconds of their song.
Why?
I may similarly, if I may, similarly, if you aren't talking enough, you will also be removed. So you
There you
have
go.
to
Tell.
You literally just if your light ain't glowing, you might be going.
I mean, you could just hold down the push to talk button.
There has to be like an audible noise coming from your
Or
microphone.
how can you tell if there's 100
Wait.
people talking at once?
There's an indicator when somebody's talking. Probably a doghouse, though I'm not sure since there's no dog around.
There's like 70 indicators going off at once.
Anyways, let's
Like, you
run.
could just hold down push to talk to turn on the indicator and not say anything.
Challenge in there.
Also,
Like,
I guess
you
a
have
bit
to
of
have
your
a questionnaire.
also, I guess a bit of your own constitution does kind of go into it. Because it's like if you can't take it anymore, then you can just fucking leave. Like there's nothing stopping you from leaving.
Meanwhile,
That's
Khan got
fair.
attacked by the Silent Hill dog.
I just posted the song that I was talking about in the live chat, by the way. One person in that video says, "Oh, this is a great idea."
Where
Cool.
the fuck is the goddamn? Huh?
You're on Matheson Street.
You were.
Maybe this way? Oh, where is this actually going?
Use your map. Use your map. Use your map. Use your map. Use your map.
Okay, you gotta either be on Bachman or 11th Street.
Well, that I kind of just need to like, need to do a bit more of a roundabout path. This is not a street. I'm going into a death trap.
I prefer a Turner Overdrive Boulevard.
I choose the
I
term
prefer-
Death Roundabout.
I prefer Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I prefer When the City Sleeps. I'm the only one, I walk alone.
I walk alone. Okay, but I should get copyright struck.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest,
Soon Orange is gonna be winding his way down on Baker Street.
where the drugs are easy and the sex is cheap. Oh no, that's Haley Street.
No, Baker Street is
I'm partial to Rockefeller Street myself.
Baker Street is when you're light in your head and dead on your feet.
Yo, let's go to
And another
Ghoul, the
crazy-
convenience store.
What do you mean the Muffin Man doesn't live on Baker Street?
It's Mulberry
No, he lives
Street.
on he lives on Drury Lane.
No, Mulberry Lane.
I'm sorry.
How
which
did you
one of
get
us?
further away?
I'm beginning to believe that I probably need to cross through something if I'm going to get to the school.
Yes.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
Crimson, I'm blockaded from multiple paths by there
You
simply...
went the wrong direction.
No, Crimson, I had to go that way because there's simply no road. At any rate...
Making my way downtown, walking fast, monsters pass, and I'm homebound.
Na-na-na-na-na-na. And I need you. And I miss you.
Oh.
Like a get.
Is it
The
healing?
rest is still unwritten.
Is it healing? Or is it Ash?
It's probably snowing. If this was Ash, it would be in Morrowind. Or the original version of my D&D setting.
It's also weird how none of this snow / ash actually seems to land. It just disappears.
No, like
This is
it's-
like a...
Well,
It's
no,
a very consistent flurry.
No, like it lands and then it, like, dissipates, see? Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Mysterious notes. Where is this? Doghouse, 11th Street.
That was a hint.
Oh, I
It was
see.
down.
The thing only works if you actually, like, know what to look for. That's unfortunate. It's 11th Street. Oh, so it's just down this way. Oh, there's probably a key to the house that leads into there. And then I just kind of cross through that house in order to get to the thing. No. Gimme. Whew. Yes, give me that.
It's one of those trigger games. Okay.
Ah, my bones.
Oh, like Kill a Kill.
Or Little Witch Academia. First aid kit. Oh, hell yes. Man, I'm so glad that this game doesn't have a limit to how many things you can carry. It sure would be bad if in a future Silent Hill game they made a point of not letting you carry as many things as you needed to. That'd be insane and bad.
That's why Resident Evil games are bad.
You mean inventory management?
Now let me rephrase that. I'm saying that Silent Hill 4 is bad.
Okay, there's a difference between Silent Hill 4 and Resident Evil 4. You can actually manage better with that.
Why would you compare Silent Hill 4 to Resident Evil 4?
Also, for the it's inventory management in Resident Evil games is much easier to manage than the shit that was in SH4 The Room. Let me rephrase that. I'm glad that inventory management in this game isn't bad.
The only Resident Evil games I've played is 7 and 8. I should go back to like 6 or 5 or something.
You don't need to go back to 6.
You can go back
5.
to 6.
Or 5 for that, yeah.
Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna be real.
5, the super racist one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Unintentionally? That's a good one.
Intentional.
That aside,
RE5 like trailer dubbed over like the genocide or some insane.
If I may, I feel like the fact that like you fight what I would only describe as racist caricature of African tribal individuals as a bit racist.
Yeah, but I can't imagine Japan knew.
Japan knows what racism is.
Yeah.
They knew.
If anything, it took them a lot longer to.
What's up, B?
That aside, so Resident Evil 6, I probably have like weird nostalgia glasses on, but I actually enjoyed them.
Even with the co-op?
I love co-op.
I played Resident Evil 6.
The known hater of co-op.
There's only 2 games that I find incredibly difficult to go back to in the Resident Evil series. 0 and 6.
0? Okay, fair.
Doesn't it have the exact same problems for Silent Hill 4 with I Imagine?
Well, no, it's just that, I mean, not necessarily, because when you lose items in 4, like, they're just gone forever, and you can't drop them, you have to put them back in the box. The problem with 0 is that you have to drop them and then go pick them up later, as opposed to, oh, I don't know, they're just being like an item box. I hope you're all looking forward to a good chunk of this just being walking, because that is what you should be expecting.
Yeah, this is not a walking simulator, but there's a lot of walking.
Is Silent Hill the first Strand type video game? I mean, you have a motorcycle for No More Heroes 1.
Yeah, but I never used it because as a kid I wanted to walk and be cool with Travis.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I mean, I used it to get to like places like the ranking fights, but to go around to like the assassin place, I would just walk. I'm not saying it was a good idea. I just remember that it was actually possible to die in that game by like
Okay, Harry doesn't want to throw hands, but a bitch just might have to.
Oh, go ahead.
Happy National Pop Day!
Hi, Azure.
Hi, Azure. What day is it today?
National Pie Day!
That didn't help, I'll be honest.
What day?
What?
He died.
National Pie Day.
National Pie Day. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's pie.
March yet.
I hope you got your free pies, folks.
I thought that was
Who's giving away free pies?
I thought that was 3.14.
March 14th.
No, the other kind of pie.
I assumed that those kind of coincided, but that's my bad. Anyways, time to do a little bit more walking. Oh, hey, look, they spawned more handgun ammo in here, so that way it was easier the next time. That's smart. That or I just didn't pay attention
Easy
the first
mode
time
unlocked.
That or I just didn't pay attention the first time I picked up the ammo. Oh, cool, I have 60 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
Time to unload on a bitch.
60 bucks a bullet in my hand.
Also, keep this game. Also, the playment of this game isn't necessarily without a bit of forethought, considering that we will eventually be playing the Mr. Rikishi 07 Silent Hill game that is coming out.
Yeah.
Much to everybody's surprise and shock. Also, let me just go for
When are we gonna play a game with some 5 thought?
Or 6 thought.
How it feels to chew 5 thoughts.
Damn, that's a lot of thoughts.
Do we have at least 5 thoughts in this Discord server? I don't think we do.
We have 1.5.
1.5.
What?
Where's the half thought?
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know?
He can't even add up his thoughts?
You quantify things.
I think that Crimson has half a thought regularly.
I'd like to qualify.
I'd
like to qualify myself as a thought, to be honest.
You're one second thought then.
But he won't be gone.
I'm not even gonna say it. That's not.
Then don't say it. Simple as. I took the long way around. That's fine.
You need the cardio.
I mean, Henry doesn't. This is a live 30-something-year-old man. I, however, in the real world need all the cardio that I can get. Almost. Okay. I love the subtle groaning of the town. Don't you? This is the second game in a row that we've played where the town groans at you.
Fun fact, the mountain does groan up here every once in a while where I live.
That's alarming. It probably shouldn't do that.
It tends to happen.
So, like, fuck. I need to find the goddamn keys. Oh, wait, there's a thing over here. Damn, Henry, you're in this town for like 20 minutes and you're already breaking rules. When's this madness going to end? Oh, no, wait a second, this isn't Henry, this is Harry.
Lamb dong.
Key of Woodman, take it? Yes. Drink of health. Damn, somebody got real freaky with that dog head, I guess.
Fucking slam dunk.
It's called a fadeaway.
Damn, they were playing.
It's called a fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, they played dog
It's just like the 92 Bulls.
Okay, so just look for little alleyways to run into. And creatures to avoid. You see, when I'm playing a survival horror game, I'm famous for doing 2 things. Running away from enemies, ideally, or shooting them once and then continuing to run so they're staggered for like 5 seconds. This game, however, I'm not really trying to speedrun it, so die. Let's see, I need to find 2 more keys. Alright, we already went through that one, to my knowledge. Oh boy, an additional creature. Huh? Huh. Oh, maybe by the Elroy Street then? Okay, hold on. Or maybe there's like another doorway that I missed? Yeah, no, that's definitely, yeah, there's the basketball hoop and everything. I've definitely been there. Like, I can't tell if the markers are supposed to go away once you finish something. Oh well. Oh yeah, I suppose I might as well ask. How are you feeling today, Con? You feeling better, I hope?
She's not.
Did Con leave?
I'm here.
Oh, you are here, yeah.
I was just muted.
Hi.
And I'm feeling at least better.
That's
I
good.
can feed again.
Ooh, that's
That's good.
good. It's very good.
Keep that energy. You hear me?
Power of positive thinking.
I need you to think really positively, and I need B to be increasingly neutral towards events. Because it seems like any emotional reaction you have just ruins Fada somehow.
I thought Charlotte.
Wait,
I thought.
Well, no,
I
it's B getting excited and it's Abyss apparently having a good day.
Yeah.
Wait, am I missing something here?
It's the lore. It's
That's
the reason why
building.
whenever we don't have a Fada stream, it's the ones that B usually gets excited for, or Abyss apparently has a good day. Consequently, whenever we do have a Fada stream, it seems like Abyss something bad happens to him, which is funny.
I didn't know about the Abyss one.
That's only became a new part of the lore.
That one's new.
I know that there was like a time where like any time that I was going to get home late, the whatever Golden Theater thing we had was going to be canceled because of some health problem going on.
I feel a distinct sense of pride that out of every single time that we have had to cancel something, the only real reason I've only been the health cause of it once.
We should probably just instigate. All right, it's happening no matter what. We're not
I mean,
gonna wait for people.
I mean, we already have.
We didn't do it last time though.
Well, last time was because Con like literally just got sick out of nowhere, and I feel like it'd be a bit. Well, no, it's not your fault. It's just that I feel it'd be a bit rude to just kind of like to go ahead when someone gives like a perfectly legitimate reason why they can't make it. At the very least, after like
we
a
usually
week.
supplement it after the fact.
Yeah.
Like this Friday.
Yeah. Nowadays, I think we'll have like a one and done type deal where it's like, okay, so you're not feeling well. That's a very legitimate excuse. Next time, though, we should probably go ahead.
Ooh.
Why is it on the ground? That's weird. Die. Good.
It was landing and looking to get you. Riri, no, this is my donut.
Not
I'll let the dog eat donut. Can't imagine those are good for dogs.
Ostensibly, no. I'm guessing the last key must be back at the house, because I've already got 2 of them, and I've already checked both of those places. Or it's that one dotted location. Or that's likely just the place that I came from. Regardless, I better go save, because I have 2 of these keys, and shucks howdy, I don't want to lose them.
You don't, right? You don't.
I'm not looking forward to when I have to do, like, actual puzzles, because it seems like the ones in this game do require a smidge of thought. As opposed to being non-existent, like in Silent Hill 4.
Oh man, I hate having to think.
It's true.
Or in any Resident Evil game.
I spend most of my day thinking about stuff, and honestly, it's kind of exhausting. Sometimes I think a little. Sometimes I think a little too much, and in the wrong places, like a large gaping maw that is my mind.
I'm not gonna actually encourage that. I shouldn't say that's what the gin is for. I shouldn't say that.
So, Orange, when are we gonna live stream the Silent Hill film?
When I feel like losing my channel.
And I sure can't wait for that Silent Hill movie tie-in game, Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Are you ready to press X to be sad?
No. Wait, yeah,
Time to press X to fucking
But apparently
bullshit.
the remake is actually supposed to be the promotional game for the film, from what I have been told.
There is a bit of there's a slight implication of that, yes.
Whether or not it's true, I don't know. It's what I've heard, though.
Is it in like the vase or something?
Big question.
Yeah.
They were pushing it for SummerSlam.
Why is HGTV such a thing? They have two shows. They have Buy House and they have Fix House.
Because people like renovations.
Pretty much, yeah.
You falling asleep?
No.
B, it's okay. You can fall asleep if you want to.
I'm not falling asleep.
It's not like you needed permission to anyway. You'll just do it.
Yeah.
Silent Hill ambience is one of those things that can definitely put you to sleep. It just feels so relaxing. It's so creepy at the same time.
Yeah, the creepy horrors of sleeping.
Okay, so...
What?
Oh! There's the street over there! I can look at that one. Okay. I'm a bit of a stoopy. I didn't pay attention to that one. Oh no. B, what are you typing? Hold on a second. Why the fuck is it? Oh. Why are you slamming your fucking head? What? You okay?
I'm okay now, but what I'm typing has nothing to do with that. Anyways.
Monica walking. Hey, wait a minute. I wouldn't necessarily call the Silent Hill series overrated. I would say that, it would overstate its welcome.
Who said Silent Hill was overrated?
Miranda.
How many Silent Hill games are there?
Enough. Well, okay, hold on, no, let me not say that, because I want to see what's going on with this new one. But then after that, enough.
I love the
how many of them
observation
are good?
that every Silent Hill game was always the worst one until they looked back and went, that one was pretty good. Huh? I wouldn't say that either.
I mean, Silent Hill 2 was considered the best one.
I was gonna say 2, I'm pretty sure 2 is my favorite.
I mean,
I'll have to look back.
In terms of, like, the good ones, Silent Hill is just a trilogy. Like, all the other games would not be considered good ones.
I'm so glad.
Shattered Memories.
Outside of 1, 2, and 3 are like
Silent Hill 3 was great.
mid.
Wait, what was mid?
Everything other than Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 are generally considered mid to bad.
Except Homecoming. That one's
Okay,
just downright
no, Miranda, I'm gonna stand with my fucking 2 feet firmly planted in the sand.
People do
4
like
is
4.
bad. 4 is
People
bad.
do like 4 though.
I know, but people are wrong.
Whenever I hear about Silent Hill and the good ones, I always hear it as though Silent Hill is a trilogy and no other games came after.
It's a bit odd because, like, 2 is largely disconnected to the rest of the Silent Hill franchise. Because, like, 1 and 3 are the first and second games, like, in a weird chronological sense. Because those two things, like, are directly related to each other. 2 is, like, its own game almost entirely, and frankly, I wish they did more things like that instead of, oh man, there's this weird cult going on.
Yeah, I've only heard good things about 3. I've heard, like, some people, just didn't care for it over the other 2, but I've only heard good things about it.
Yeah, 3 is good. I like Heathero quite a bit.
I actually have not seen any gameplay of 3. I've seen gameplay of 1 and 2, but not 3.
Oh, it's Russ.
There's also
not even in the shitstorm.
It also has one of those like high quality, pretty good gotcha Silent Hill type scenes with the mirror scene. Everybody looks back at that one.
Okay, I actually did forget about the shitstorm episode with the best friends. Shout out to Pat Stares at Woo! And Woolly Wolves.
Look, if anybody is going to be shout out, it needs to be us. People need to acknowledge us for the things that we do. Whether or not they're good or bad is up for them to decide.
You're my favorite tall gremlin.
She will, like, if you're saying that on here, they will never hear your cries.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice us.
Did Silent Hill Homecoming have a good game?
And what better time than now to remind people that you could notice the second song of Beaglesaurus, the hit sequel to the cult classic that's blowing the minds of only the coolest cats around.
The coolest cats.
The world's coolest cyborg is back at it again, fighting the villainous Gonzalez family in a brutal tale of revenge, with the return of the internet, the tragic fate of the cake boss, gender, and the beautiful secret of Steve Buscemi's heart. Only time and tide can show if the grand capitalist nightmare can be shut down before the revenge battle chronicles tear apart the hot style of the heroes of Neo Ontario.
I like gender.
It's up to us.
I like gender. I have a few of those.
Noir, I feel like if I met you in high school, we would be the best fucking friends ever.
I feel like
I like this implies we're not best friends. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, we
No
would've been
attachment.
I mean, we would have been friends for longer than we already have now at this point.
Likely.
Out of curiosity, Nor, were you popular? Because you seem like a very swell guy.
No, very quiet. Very did not do not have many friends at all.
Yeah, relatable.
Ew, god dang.
See, I
was
needed to.
vice president.
See, I needed to meet B in high school so that we could have found the SOS brigade together.
Hell yeah.
I was the vice president of the anime club.
I wish my school had an anime club.
Owie, my bones.
I still had an anime
For
club.
all I know, it might have had one.
See, the anime club was objectively bad in my school, specifically because they decided to watch Cowboy Bebop with the sub, and honestly, that's a travesty in and of itself.
I mean, the Japanese voice actors do a good job.
They do,
Yeah,
but also
Dub is awesome.
they do, but
How is it the wrong way to watch it when it's the original way to watch it?
Because the dub is the better way.
The Shinichiro Watanabe even says that he actively prefers the dub over the sub.
Understandable.
The sub is still good.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's the wrong way to watch it. Just like it's wrong to watch Dragon Ball in Japanese. I see you there, Japanese fans.
Well, hey, whoa. I'm the only one allowed to make controversial statements here.
No, you're the only one.
Yes. Oh.
You have a bad time then.
Hey, whoa, Miranda. That is a gross oversimplification of my feeling on the dubs versus subs debate, because the correct answer is, who cares? Watch whatever you want. I just prefer certain dubs over certain subs and certain subs over certain dubs.
We did watch Zombieland Saga in the sub.
Which makes sense. And I generally prefer the dub of older, like, mid-90s cartoons because they have a certain vibe to them. Like the original Evangelion dub, like FLCL.
Or King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, the best anime. We're in the school now. Do you guys like Kindergarten Cop?
FCL is also one that you would
Never
watch.
seen
You say FCL?
FLCL.
Cooley.
Sorry, I'm struggling to talk over people sometimes, even though I shouldn't.
Damn,
sometimes it's hard whenever you get passionate.
Cootie.
What does cooley mean anyway?
It's like it's a thing you do with your hands.
Yeah,
What do you mean that thing you do with your hands?
God, I can't remember.
Fondling her yum-yums?
Her yum-yums?
You know, it's that Tomino-esque thing where you say Gundam, but you actually just mean giant robot anime.
I forgot about that bit.
God, I
Gundam
fucking...
goat like.
That amazing fucking bit. The FCL.
It's that Furikuri thing! Fooling
Oh,
around.
Mr. Editor-in-Chief!
I actually
didn't know you had such an attractive young wife.
I actually have a shirt that's Haruka Haruhara doing the Scott Pilgrim pose from the movie poster, and it says like Haruka Haruhara versus the world.
Oh god damn it! I wanted to get that fucking shirt, but I didn't get the chance.
I think it's still available. You can probably still find it.
Alchemy Laboratory. So, 10 o'clock, Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm, the future hidden in his fist. Exchange for Sage's waters. That's probably really important.
I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I think actually one of my first crushes in anime was Haruka Haruhara.
She's also one of my anime
That's
crushes.
literally everyone.
I haven't seen FLCL.
Dude, she rides a fucking Vespa.
And that's the only reason you don't have a crush on her.
Yes, I do want her to hit me with that guitar. I want her to spawn a giant robot out of me.
I got run over today.
Haruka
Assuming
Haruhara.
I am good enough.
I hate summer stuff.
Haruhara.
Maybe I'm like the guy with the eyebrows.
Haruhara. It's lunchtime.
Oh my god, he's Tuxedo Mask, I can't believe it.
Hey, but Sailor Moon Abridged is not the best, way to watch that.
Man, I love SAO Bridge. SAO Bridge is so good.
I actually have not seen it. Is it? How do people say it is?
I like you keep calling it FCL.
No, I said SAO. Sword Art Online Abridged.
Yeah, he said SAO.
It is based.
Wait, I thought we were
Oh,
talking
God.
about whatever now. I thought the topic drifted.
Nope.
Oh no!
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I held my gun out so it auto-corrected me towards the children.
I heard Abridged, and I just thought about SAO Abridged, and how
Damn
much
it.
better it is than the original.
Damn it! That's what I need to show my sisters. I need to show them Fooly Cooly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
good.
I
You
wanna-
should show it to
I
everybody.
have
I
got
wanna
to
watch-
show them the most base of the base.
I want to
Is
watch
Trigun
FLCL
something you
again.
watch in the? Is Trigun something you watch in the dub or the sub?
I personally watched it in the
It's
dub.
got a good dub.
Because it's got a good dub.
Oh, that's good.
Because Johnny Young Bosch is in that, and I do love me Johnny Young Bosch.
Yo, shout out to Millie. God, I hope they put her in the new one.
Wait,
Love you,
Millie?
Millie.
It was his big.
Did a Vic
Let's-
Mignogna? No.
Did Vic
Vi-
Mignogna get cleared up or not? I don't know.
Nah, he's
Nope,
a bit...
he's still horrible.
Yeah, he is.
Because Quentin
Still a
Flynn
diva.
got cleared.
Quentin Flynn was taken care of, yes. Baby!
And he managed to avoid drowning.
Yeah, but no, they actually confirmed all that shit about Vic Mignogna.
Oh, wow, look, that's so clever.
And also he was charged with anti-slap laws, which means trying to sue someone for defamation, and then you lose, and then you have to pay everyone's legal fees that you tried to sue for defamation.
It was an L for him, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't think that means that he did all this.
I think...
I have not done enough research to give an opinion.
I have heard a number of stories that indicate that not only did he do a lot of those things, he's also a bit of a weird religious guy.
He has always been also a weird Christian guy. He's just been a lot quieter about that.
I'm not gonna go off of anecdotes. So I won't have an opinion on it one way or the other.
Rather quickly, if I could gush about PlayStation 1 tech, look at how cool the lighting is. Like, it looks like how a room would normally look in the dark, and then when you add a light, the lighting actually changes to reflect the flashlight.
Oh, yo, colored lighting.
Like,
It looks so good.
it's clever. Like, this is very realistic lighting for a PlayStation 1 video game.
Is this like after the id Tech stuff?
I'm not necessarily sure, but like I'd say that Konami was always pretty up and up on on the tech front for these kind of games.
Whenever I was going through Masters of Doom, they made a big deal about colored lighting. How that was like the next thing, and that was like a thing that John Carmack worked on doing for their engine. And how like John Romero's like, holy shit, this has colored lighting! Holy fuck!
I think that video games are aesthetically very cool looking.
Video games are cool. More news at 11.
I'd also argue to a certain degree that the PS1 visual aesthetic is kind of timeless. Like, goodness gracious, this holds up in a very specific way. I'm not gonna say that it's like immaculate and perfect, but like, by God, this looks
Can you
nice.
go back to that door?
Not right now. There's a child.
It looked extremely small.
There's another one.
I have to be kind of careful because I'm fairly... I've got to be a bit careful because I think that the enemies kind of respawn in this game. I'm not sure.
I actually do forget if they do or not.
Hmm. Oh! You're weird. Oh! I'm sorry. I feel like I'd feel kind of bad for shooting this one. Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Bye, little gobbo thing.
I've shown that creature an adequate amount of kindness, I think. I'm actually rather antiquated. Antiquated? No, not antiquated. I am familiar with the layout of this map, because the Silent Hill, what is it? This school was used as the basis for, like, the Silent Hill themed map in Dead by Daylight. And I played a regrettable amount of Dead by Daylight, I'd say.
A regrettable amount, you say?
Dead by Daylight is a video game that exists.
Do you feel like you lost time, or do you think that you got, like, a good feel from what you have played? Do you have good memories?
I definitely had good memories for a while, and then they stopped being good.
Well, you know what? If you had good memories, then it's worth it. That's not lost time.
The last time I remember having fun was when they added Hellraiser. Hellraiser was kind of fun. I mean, what is it? The Cenobite.
Time with good memories is not time wasted.
Fair enough. Also, Pyramid Head is like a genuinely really, really good character in that game.
A time of bad memories is a way you can learn.
Oh yeah, Dead by Daylight's getting some kind of new chapter with a medieval man, aren't they?
Medieval man?
The medieval man is already here.
Oh, he is?
It's like a weaponized D&D party. It's actually kind of a cool concept if executed kind of.
Party?
Yeah, like you can
what is?
You can so the newest killer in Dead by Daylight literally just you can send out like soldiers to fight for you. And they will actually like they will do damage to people. It's cool.
All right, he's called the Knight.
Baby.
Because that sounds like a cool idea.
It's a cool idea, but it's kind of executed on a bit poorly.
It also just doesn't sound like something that would be on the same level for Dead by Daylight.
It could be that they're just experimenting.
It's a bit unfortunate because a lot of the original characters are a bit middling, I think. I like K-Pop Boy. K-Pop Boy is cool.
I have not
those meddling kids and their dog.
What's going on here?
Oh,
Kitty!
Oh man, could you imagine? They incorporate a tie-in with the Velma show, and it's the Scooby Gang.
Oh no!
Oh
Fuck the Velma show.
We don't gotta talk about this. Well, that was
Get your Norville skin.
So, other than that, anyone seen Supernatural and seen that exact same bit happen?
No.
Oh.
I can't believe that Supernatural ripped off Silent Hill.
My Tumblr fan experience was with Doctor Who. I never got into Supernatural nor Homestuck. I was a brony. Am
I the only person here who's seen Supernatural then?
I've watched some of it. Just didn't watch that season with the Scooby-Doo episode in it. It started being bad way before that season.
I distinctly remember when like Sam and Dean go to watch a play of themselves, and that was like a great episode.
Oh, that was their 200th episode special. Yeah, their first 100th episode special was like their meta-commentary episode, where it was just them coming into this world and realizing that they're actors on their own show.
There's something a bit funny because what is it?
And Misha Collins owns it.
My experience with I'm not sure if I actually talked about this prior, but I do. I have an experience with the Super Hulock, I guess the word is, because I had an ex-partner for a while, who was quite into those particular things, and they were like, "I'll watch Howl's Moving Castle," which is and it continues to be one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films of all time.
Yeah.
If you watch all of Doctor Who, and then I did.
Not a good trade.
Yeah, because I was a gullible little.
How much all of Doctor Who?
Super bad trade-off,
At the time,
dude.
at the time, it was up until I think like what is it, number 11? Yeah.
Okay, wait. Do you mean like you watched from the first Doctor?
No,
ever?
like the
Okay, that's different.
modern age shit, modern age
Okay,
stuff.
so you just started at Eccleston then.
Yeah, and I still quite like 9 and 10. 11 was bad, genuinely. But more to the point, after that, they moved the goalposts and said, now you have to watch, what is it, Sherlock. And that, I could even get through the first episode. I didn't like it. I thought it was bad.
I enjoyed what I watched of it. I didn't watch all of it, but like I watched like a few episodes.
And considering what I've heard about it, I feel incredibly justified in saying, I don't want to watch this.
You are incredibly justified, dude.
Really, I thought it was like a fun, different take on it. I watched it years ago, though. Huh? What?
Well, Sherlock smoked opium, so...
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that like the original Sherlock was also a shit, wasn't he?
There's been a lot of Sherlock shows and films over the years, yes.
Wasn't the like original like Sherlock character though in the books kind of like a shithead?
He's literally always been that way, yes. He is, more often than not, almost consistently being condescending or doing drugs.
Is Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal an accurate portrayal of Sherlock?
Not far off.
More action-oriented, but other than that, what Noir said.
Well, I think he means character-wise.
It's a bit discombobulating.
He does not discombobulate in any of the books that I've read so far.
Oh man, I wish. I feel like if Mr. Sherlock writer Conan Doyle himself saw that movie, he would add discombobulate.
But
Sir Arthur Ignatius Conan Doyle?
Yeah.
More to the point, I'm so fucking glad I didn't get to the point where they tried to get me to watch Sherlock, not Sherlock, where they tried to get me through Supernatural. Yeah, because that is a lot. And yeah, I didn't.
Wait, Miranda, what do you mean, the book character, the TV show character, or the movie version?
I really like the book version of Supernatural. It was a lot more clear.
Anyway, Orange, I can save you a fuck ton of time. The first 5 seasons are all that counts. Everything after that is a zombie.
I should read the Sherlock.
Wait, Dean's the one that dies and comes back.
I mean, like, everybody does that. It doesn't matter.
Everyone dies and comes back. What the hell are you talking about? Even their
dead.
dead.
It's all Calvin Ball.
Even fucking Castiel dies multiple times and comes back.
Boy, I sure hope nobody was planning to watch that.
Fine.
It's been over for years.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't believe what happens to Castiel in the end.
I imagine I need to get something.
I've heard what happens to Cass in the end. It's real dumb.
When did Supernatural
Stupid
end?
fucking dumb.
Like a couple years ago.
Cause that was one of the big Tumblr things.
I know it ended like pre-COVID,
but 2020.
Really?
What are these mysterious creature noises? Oh, there's a chemical.
Might be a creature.
My groans of pain and disgust.
Increasing groans of pain.
I also like the idea that they just labeled it, you know, it's a chemical.
How do you feel about chemicals? What's your favorite chemical?
Caffeine.
THC.
That's not a chemical, that's a chemical composition. Several things went into making that.
I like all the chemicals that make up caffeine.
There you go. Oh, here.
Each one shares a percentage of my heart.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard of the game thing of shit's locked. Welcome to the world of shit's always open. You don't know where to go next.
I mean, there's a statue of a hand to interact with over here. Here, what if I use the power of this chemical to open this hand?
So when I was a kid, I went to game design camp, which was great. But there was this thing where we were supposed to design this game, this mystery game, and there was this file, this audio file, where this guy would say, "It's in like this dumb voice." And everyone got to that and started like cracking up because it was like, "It's locked."
I
And
also
put that in the game. So when it came time to present our games, like one guy just kept spamming, "It's locked, it's locked, it's locked."
I also went to a game design camp, but the teacher had the thickest French accent I ever did hear, and I could barely follow the instructions.
You went to game design camp with David Kaj?
No, it wasn't David Kaj. This man probably had a thicker accent than David Kaj.
Yeah, everyone, we were playing Halo Combat Evolved the entire time, except for like barely getting the work done. Like,
Okay, that's pretty sick.
I mean, yeah, like
Speaking of Halo.
it's summer camp. Nobody actually wants to do any fucking work.
Speaking of Halo, why are Joshy and Rindy not in here with us?
They probably.
What do you
I
think?
believe Joshy wants to play Silent Hill of his own volition, and even more than that, I don't think that Rindy wants to watch me play Silent Hill.
That is very fair, and that is also a good point.
Rindy is known for her love of Halo.
Yeah, she's known for her love of Halo.
A tale of birds
She's
without
scared.
a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings
Iger.
flailing. Then came a silent dove flying beyond the pelican, as far as he could. The raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Okay.
Greedy pelican.
So let's see. Okay, that won't open. That shit's locked.
You think a silver reward could open a silver case?
Shucks howdy, I sure hope so.
I
agree with that sentiment. So let's see. I imagine this is. Are there pictures of? There's no pictures of birds on this wall. So let's see. What is it? That I imagine that piano. Yeah, the piano probably only opens once I've figured out that little puzzle. So I probably need to go to like some aviary bullshit. Let's see. What's cooking? What haven't I done actually yet? So what's on the first floor that I haven't actually properly checked? There's some classrooms I haven't actually looked into yet. There's a bunch of hints in the reception area. Let's take the stairs down to the back down to the first floor so I can actually go check out those two classrooms.
there also looks like there's a clock tower entrance you need to get into.
I believe I need the medallions to open up that clock tower.
Ah.
Because I think the clock tower is how you access the spooky version of this. Well, the spookier version of this. How you activate the meat dimension. Oh damn it! I hate when cursed children fall all over me. Die.
No, not one.
Pop, pop, pop. You better start popping, or otherwise these bitches won't be dropping. Let's see.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
You just come up with that?
I guess. Sure. Let's say that I'm completely original and that everything that I say is made up on the spot. Everything that I say. Even this. And this. And that other thing over there. Oh boy, more creatures! My favorite! Oh no, this is the little cute one that doesn't do anything bad to my knowledge. What's up, kid?
No, it's just a little bitty one. It's a
It's
ghost.
just a little guy. He's just running around being a little guy.
Oh, see, look, you wanted to show me that there was some handgun ammo here. What a sweet little
I
child.
love when the babies give me ammo.
Thank you, ghost child.
Cheryl?
Radio.
Cheryl.
What's going on with that radio?
My little girl.
Oh, hey, B, you're unmuted. How you doing?
Hello.
Hmm.
Doing alright.
Nice. So the statue of the hand is taken care of. Now I just gotta figure what the hell's going on with the birds. Maybe the clock tower thing is outside? Hold on. Maybe the bird thing is outside?
It was in the bottom right corner of the courtyard.
Mm-hmm. Let me go check around the actual courtyard. Oh, there's demons in the courtyard now. Fantastic.
Pale children.
Mm-hmm. I know they're called the Pale Children. I like saying the funny ha-has and the hoo-hee-ha wait. Oh, you put the gold medallion in this bitch. That's I had it right the first time. My mistake. There we go.
Apparently in Japan, Silent Hill got censored in Japan because
Oh look,
of
a new silver medallion too.
The hands have stopped at midnight. Okay. Yeah, I imagine it. Yeah,
Anyway.
I think the silver medallion probably has to do with the piano.
So why did it get censored, Krim?
Because the children in this game, in the Japanese version, got turned into shadow children.
Well, no, they just replaced them with different enemies altogether. Like, cause it's bad. It's bad to kill kids.
It's always funny to me whenever Japan has to make censored versions for their own country, but can give an uncensored version overseas, like with the Resident Evil 2 remake gore.
There's something a bit funny about that when there's a lot of the most popular games that come out of Japan are the ones that are ultimately geared towards a Western audience.
Thanks, Japan.
Yeah, thanks.
I know we do it because we give you a lot of money, but thank you anyway.
Well, even still, there's a lot of developers who weren't necessarily like built in that way. Like they just kind of like accidentally found a Western audience. I'm quite fond of Uchikoshi for that because a lot of his stuff is incredibly popular in the United States rather than Japan. Like the Zero Escape games only really sold well in the U.S.
Yeah, we do our own thing.
You can tell he was trying a bit more with I because that game distinctly takes place in Japan. Oh goodness, could you stop? I'm trying to solve puzzles! I feel like if they implemented, this game will, actively psychologically profile you in this game, I don't think they would have had the child murder be as prevalent.
Hey, out of curiosity, Con, do you know, what your JLPT level is in Japanese?
My what?
Your what?
JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test.
Your what?
I think it would be about at a 2nd or 3rd grade level. My kanji's super rusty.
Do you think you're at N5, which is the easiest one?
Yeah, I think I'm at N5.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about this. This is the thing I constantly hear about.
Now that's for nerds. Can you do a kickflip? The answer for everybody in this room is probably no.
I could probably learn
Unfortunately, no, I can't. I'm too chub.
I wouldn't necessarily say that you can't ride a skateboard if you're chubby. I remember when I was younger and I was really into Tony Hawk, I actually did ride around on a skateboard a bunch. If you're not going for tricks, it's just kind of like a very fun and actually rather rewarding experience because the nature of riding skateboards is already kind of difficult. There was this one time when I was coming home from a sleepover that was straight away from me, and I woke up relatively early from everybody else and didn't really feel like sticking around, so I hopped on my board to grab my stuff. Well, not in that order, but I did all that shit, and then I had this really nice long run from the house all the way back to my house, and it was just really relaxing. I should get a longboard. That seems like something similar that I could do, minus the trick part.
I had a skateboard when I was a child.
Here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to all
Oh yeah, no, skateboards are fucking terrifying.
As a child, and I got discouraged whenever I couldn't do a jump like in the Tony Hawk games, and I stopped.
I just didn't want to get on a skateboard.
Roller skating has always seemed kind of interesting. I've always wanted to do more. I guess the word would be roller sports.
I always fall on my ass.
Now that there was a skate park near me, it kind of makes me want to grab a skateboard and go there.
falling on your ass.
I mean, falling on your ass is necessary if you want to actually get anywhere with it.
Oh yes, but at a certain age, falling on your ass can mean like
oh yeah,
the end
no,
of your
like
career.
that can like knock you out of commission for a hot minute. But still, there's always, you know, it's worth trying things so long as you understand the risks.
You broke your coccyx.
2 words, dude. Tailbone.
Yeah, back whenever you're.
Kid, my mom would say that I would just have fun, literally just sliding on my butt down the stairs, like when.
That's all, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, children have very bouncy and flexible bones. You can bounce them right off the concrete like a bouncy ball.
It's once you get past the age of 13 that those bones start to go ahead and really hate you or something.
13?
No.
13,
Well,
Con.
not on average. That's concerning if it is.
It's the age of 21.
You know, given Khan's health, maybe for 13 that is true.
You are a bit more durable than many people would think, until you start getting like distinctly like up in age. You're not necessarily an action hero your entire life, unfortunately.
I think the Jackass guys learned that one the hard way.
No, they didn't. They didn't. They kept going.
Oh wait, here's the thing. There's some blood on some of the keys. Does that mean anything?
I think they're coming out with a new one.
I thought they retired.
The new one already came out.
Yeah, I thought they were retired after that.
Oh.
Play Umineko.
Like fucking.
Play Moonlight Sonata.
Whatever the main Jackass guy. What's the main Jackass guy's name again?
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, but his eye came out. He had to pop it back in.
He's also had some severe brain damage as of a recent stunt.
Play Salieri.
Apparently one of the Jackass guys was like on a podcast and explained why they were able to do all that stuff, and it's because they were on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, man. They were mostly on drugs and they were on high as fuck and they were always drunk.
First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than the dove, just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way, who will be the key, who will lead to the silver reward. So, I have to hit these notes in a certain way, I'm just not sure what it is. I'm sure I think the pelican is like I think these various birds are a metaphor for the keys.
They are.
I feel like the Jackass guys' bodies should be studied after they die by scientists. There's gotta be some data that you can get off of them.
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about musical notation.
Yes.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on a second. Can I actually? Oh, you can hit those fucking things too. Okay. Fucking.
Yeah, they're keys.
I mean, I just figured it was the white notes because they were covered in blood, but I mean,
the one that's in black, that's covered.
Wouldn't you know it? I figured it out.
He cheated.
I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit stoopy. I'm just a smidge dumb. I'm sorry.
How does touching the piano knock down a clock? Or whatever the hell that was.
It's just how they set up the puzzle.
I know, it's just like a part of me is just like, how?
Oh, I get it. You had to hit all the silent ones, because most of the ones that were in there said that they were silent.
You see, look, I've had to come up with more convoluted puzzles for things before.
And I guess flying higher would be the sharps.
Would you describe that thing that I made for D&D as a logic puzzle? This is specifically to the few people in this room who are actually in my D&D campaign.
Are you talking about the last session?
No,
Wait,
not
what?
that. No. I'm talking about the remember the vampire?
Oh,
vampire
yes. Yes.
You have vampires in that D&D campaign?
Of course.
They have a lot of things.
I thought that was
Vampires are very common, yeah.
I thought those were like that you were doing like a whole unique monster set for that.
No,
Nope.
I mean, there are unique monsters technically, but I mean.
But also vampires exist in D&D.
Do you have orcs? I'm curious.
Yeah, there's orcs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like going with a completely unique bestiary.
No.
You can't be totally original.
Yeah, did they sparkle more into ass?
Do they sparkle? No, but they're more or less just kind of like the ambivalent immortal types.
You mean the rich stereotype elf?
Did Randy
Yeah,
bang
right now
one
he-
to biter?
No.
Yeah, right now he has. Hell, your
And he
party
doesn't bang anyone.
Your party ended up riding on a biomechanical whale made of bones and metal and meat.
Yep.
Very bone surge of you.
I'm shocked to hear that Randy didn't try to romance one.
They were involved in an orgy.
Rindy is
Rindy's
incredibly.
weren't.
Rindy is incredibly interested in the peppy blonde android woman, who's being remotely controlled by her actual self from a tube, because she has a distinct illness.
Oh, of course.
Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. So I activated something.
Headshot that kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that just turned off the light. Hold on a second. So let's see. It didn't necessarily say like what it was going to do, but it said that time's door is activated, and now I need to find the sleeping prey.
At 5. So that means you need to move the hands of the clock at 5.
Well, no, the hands of the clock are already at 5 because I put the 2 medallions in there. So I'm wondering if maybe there's some kind of creature that is awakened that was not previously accessible before. Outside of these ones.
Maybe you just need to enter through the clock tower?
I tried to before, it didn't work.
Hmm.
The tower door is locked. The hands are stopped at 5.
Oh, poo.
Maybe there's some kind of monstrosity in this area that I have to fight.
Hmm.
There's a lot of noises happening. Maybe we need to like go back. Maybe we need to go up, get a bit higher. It's a long ass loading screen by PS1 standards. At least it feels like it. Can I go up here? Nope, that is locked. Yeah, there's only one way into the roof, and it's jammed. Awaken the sleeping beast.
So you just need to get the bell to chime?
Well, I remember something about, like... I'm not sure if it's this game, but, like, I remember, like, the game shifting into being, like, Nightmare Horror Hell mode in one of the bathrooms. I could definitely be misremembering, though. I mean, I guess I might as well just be, for the sake of time. Hey, Noir, can you do your thing? Noir?
You wish for secret knowledge?
I wish for knowledge of what to do once I've put the 2 medallions into the clock tower.
Hey, gamer over here.
Yeah, listen, I'm notorious for being a bad gamer. I'm so sorry. Shout out to the one of the first things I did in Evil Within, where I just fucking died immediately because I'm stupid.
Wasn't that because you accidentally hit the tripwire?
Yeah, well, no, like, I accidentally hit the tripwire because I didn't know what button to push to disarm the thing because I was using PC controls for the first time.
So you put both medallions in?
I put both medallions in, yes.
Hey, there's something
Once
in
you do that,
chair.
the clock will now read 5 o'clock. But is the door unlocked? No, you must generate power to the clock tower. Head to the boiler room.
Oh, alright. That might be a bit difficult because I don't think I've actually been to the basement yet, but I'm guessing that's where I gotta go.
Why does every school like this have to have a boiler room?
Don't you just hate
Because they have to have a heating system.
Do you want your school to be, like, completely desolate and cold? God knows I fucking don't. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, wait.
Is that a locker or is that an actual, like...
Oh,
room?
this is actually, like, oh. I just needed to go down one more flight of stairs. Alright, boiler time.
Beep beep.
Oh, you know I love pressing switches. That's how I play Fire Emblem.
You click it and you go boop.
Oh no, the creature awakens.
Very curious how this engine works, because I noticed, like, the feet are, like, twitching around whenever you stand still.
You always notice the feet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he's
do
always
notice
into the feet.
I don't
Yes,
want to
love
hear
this man's
about
feet.
the foot.
But yes,
Yeah,
I'm very curious, because I think before you had to, like, program the animations. I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure how old animation software worked.
She's got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the jeans, with the jeans.
With the jeans.
The whole club was looking at jeans, jeans.
Jeans.
She hit the jeans.
I remember that fucking meme.
Next thing, get jeans. Shorty got jeans, 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 jeans. Alright, let me in. Oh boy!
They're so small. The doors are so much smaller than he is.
That reminds me, I should probably get Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition set up because I don't imagine this game is like astoundingly long.
Wait, the enhanced edition?
There's a PC mod that makes the game much better and nicer looking on the PC, so I don't have to use a PlayStation 2 emulator.
I can tell you now, you are now in chapter 2 of 9, so...
Was there a native... Oh.
But Flurka, there's a native PC port for 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, I didn't know that. And this is not the HD remasters?
No, this is the definitely legal PC version of Silent Hill 1.
Hey, look, it's Bill Cipher.
That is a
It's
cult
not
symbol.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that noise?
Snort.
What's the deal with that radio?
That sounds like someone is smashing on a keyboard and screaming. Oh boy, I have to go towards that noise.
Screaming?
You don't hear the
Oh, I thought that more of a wind.
Ow, my bones.
Check it out, you're in the Hell Dimension.
I love the Hell Dimension. This is my favorite part of Silent Hill.
It's very grimy.
Yes, I want to just roll my face all over this grime.
Ew.
Somebody
I love
clip
so
it.
much.
I'm so full
Everywhere
of grime.
you look is the potential to
Bone
get
loves. Bone loves his tetanus.
I love my tetanus. I inject myself regularly with foulness in hopes that I can get tetanus.
Meow.
The lore with you guys is getting very intense.
I love collecting illnesses. I have 72 of them at any given time. Most of them mental.
Just like,
See,
yeah, they're all
support
demons.
the Chaos God Nurgle.
Yes, he has 72 demons inside of him, just like Solomon Key.
I love your little.
Yo, is that a shoddy? Is that a shoddy? Give me that bitch. Hold on. Gimme.
Shorty needs a shoddy.
No, that's a fucking that's a belt. It's a belt. Oh, I wanted a
This
shoddy.
shoddy isn't like a melody in your head.
My head.
I feel like I am lacking.
Here, you can have this ball, Henry. You can bounce it.
One at a time, children.
Damn it.
Oh,
Just want to get that
please.
song out of my head.
I'm far more mature than you.
Like a melody?
Crimson.
I'm older than you.
I know. Age,
Yeah, that's saying something, isn't it?
yeah. Age does not equate to maturity. Just look at Joshy. He's like 12.
Yeah, he's the
He's not
perpetual
12.
boy.
He acts like.
He does, actually.
Not you sniping Josh. He's not even here.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
He
When
can't defend himself.
don't worry. When this is over, I'll call Joshy 12 to his face. It'll even out.
I've actually been told I act more like an elementary school student or a middle schooler sometimes.
But for the record, the actual 12-year-old in the group is AC. He gets younger every time you look
Yeah.
at him.
Baby
Every
man,
time
baby.
you an 11 joke, he gets
Little
younger.
baby man. Baby man.
I would say that's true, Con, but I think it works on you.
I got a picture card with a key on it.
Say what now?
Yeah.
Say what now?
Mm,
Ow, I'm being ganked by children. If I wanted to do that, I'd play Warzone.
Oh man, I've been playing this one VR game. It's called Onward. It's like a shooter game, and God, there's so many children on it.
Yeah,
And they
the
say the
kids love the
worst
shooter.
things. It's like I'm back in the 360 era.
Yeah.
It's Coca-Cola out in
It's the era
Fortnite
of the
drinking.
shooters.
Yippee!
Oh God, there was this one.
Live on Modern Warfare 2.
no, little German boy, don't go into the cave.
There was this one 7-year-old, and he was so tiny that the headset just thought he was crouching. And you have this soldier man that's just crouching throughout the entire game because he's a 7-year-old.
Now how much? Oh, how am I still like? How am I armed to the fucking teeth? Like I'm inundated with ammunition. I just have so much.
This child was also very cute. Like there was some dude that said, "Who is this 4-year-old?" And the kid goes, "I'm not 4, I'm 7." I was like, oh my God, you're so cute.
Was it violent or anything?
No, just a
Listen,
Oh,
you
no.
can't. I think
No,
we've
but the
just kind
game-
of. I think we've just kind of established in this day and age you can't really stop kids from consuming media that's probably way
Oh, yeah,
too
this-
advanced for their tiny
This-
minds.
Some of
In
those
this-
adults were cursing out this child. They're just like,
In
"No,
this
it's just
day
a
and
child."
age,
Damn.
It's a 7-year-old.
Go ahead, babe.
They don't care. They want
Go
to
ahead,
win.
babe.
That's-
They'll gank your child.
I was just gonna say that's been a thing
They need to climb
since the
up the
beginning
rank.
of time. Shut up.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That was a bit disingenuous. Kids have always been getting their hands on shit they probably shouldn't be looking at. That's just kind of how it is.
But yeah,
Like
so
Resident Evil.
Throughout the game, I was just cheering on the kid. I was just like,
Mm.
"Oh yeah, good work. Oh yeah, here, follow me. We'll shoot some bad guys."
You can do it, little German boy.
You do it, little German boy.
I'll admit,
You
I
did this,
probably.
little first boy.
I wouldn't be the person that I am today if not for playing Call of Duty World at War when I was a child. Not a child,
Yeah.
but like a bit younger.
Unfortunately, he didn't know Russian.
Oh, B, why are you saying that like it's a negative thing? I turned out fine.
I
Alright.
wonder.
I still remember back.
All
when
right,
I
I'll
was-
give you that.
Aww, thanks, B.
But I did.
I
Call of Duty World at War Zombies Mobile Edition. The things about
Con, what's up?
I honestly can't go ahead and pull the high horse bit here either. When I was younger, I would sneak up and stay up late so I could watch Adult Swim and all of that.
Oh yeah.
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 Also, yeah, like there's a possibility I would be a different type of gamer if one dude in Halo didn't call me out for being a little shit back when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13, saying, bro, it's just a game.
How old
and
were
then
you?
then I don't know, like 13 maybe, and I went inside my head, it was like a revelation. I went, oh yeah, it is just a game. And then I just stopped raging in video games after that.
I'm fucking floored that I turned out the way that I did, because, like, when I was younger, my main pastimes were playing Pokemon, fucking watching Family Guy and American Dad, and that was it. And then at one point, I just became cooler.
That's very mundane. That's very vanilla.
I know, like, I was a very vanilla and, like, mundane person, and then my friend was like, yo, check out this shit called Evangelion, and then I became sad.
And then you became a nerd.
Oh yeah, the sadness began in his heart.
Me, my parents did not buy me the Mortal Kombat PS2 games, but I looked at the fatalities, and I would just watch that on loop for some reason.
I remember, you know, I loved watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 AMV compilations when I was younger. That shit was like my bread and fucking butter, baby. I hadn't even played Sonic 06, but I was convinced that it was the best game ever.
Oh, poor child. Poor child.
And then
And
then I actually played Sonic 06, and I actually enjoyed it.
I got introduced.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I got introduced to YouTube at an early age when I was in the 5th grade, like when it first actually fucking came out. So I was just on it constantly, looking at random crap videos, and then I got introduced to anime like Inukami. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, green-haired chick, sign me the fuck up.
I still remember the anime. I still remember the anime that made me a weeb, and I curse it to this day. The first anime I watched that wasn't like Toonami stuff was To Love Ru. I discovered
Wow.
that shit whenever I was like 12 or 13, and that shit made me a hardcore weeb.
That's right. His second anime was Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah.
The anime.
You would just find Sailor Moon, episode 53, part 1 of 3.
Oh god, the old days of YouTube where you could find the episodes online readily available to watch.
Yep,
it depends on what anime.
That's how I found Pita 10.
The guy would just stop uploading at like part 2 of 3, and like, where's the part 3 of 3?
I think the one that I like.
You have to, like, cut it together, so you would watch like part 1 of 3, then watch someone else's 3 of 3, and just hope it matched up.
I think, like, what is it? Prior to Ava, I think, like, the first thing that I really liked that really hooked me in. Sorry, it's just, like, outside of Ava, I think the first thing, like, really, like, before that, the thing that, like, really hooked my fucking teeth in, too, and, like, maybe, like, really good in anime was Death Note. I, like, very basic bitch answer, but it's, Death Note, still pretty good. I like the manga a lot more, though.
He'll take a potato chip
and eat it.
Eat it.
I watched Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon.
Oh, fucking... Honestly, I watched the first I watched like regular Dragon Ball before even trying to consume Z, and then by the time I got to Z, I was like, this is fucking boring. I'll just play the games.
Fruits Basket.
I still remember the words that the questions that I asked that started me going into becoming a weeb. What's cosplay? What's an otaku?
Oh my god.
These were the things that started me down the path.
I've always been interested in watching Fruits Basket. That seems very cute and fluffy, and I like that kind of shit.
Oh my
It
god,
is.
it's so cute, but it is emotionally devastating.
Except for the parts that aren't cute or fluffy,
I read
and are
that.
just traumatizing.
I read a
Yes.
bit of it. I enjoyed it. The manga that I read religiously was Hayate no Gotoku.
Oh, you know what I fucking wish got finished?
Hayate the Combat Butler?
Yes.
You know what I wish got a full anime adaptation? At least in my understanding, this didn't get a full one. I really wish that they actually went back and properly finished the Princess Jellyfish anime adaptation. Because that shit...
You haven't finished Princess Jellyfish?
No, I just watched the anime. I've been meaning to pick up the manga for the longest fucking time.
It is a pretty easy read. It comes in like 8 volumes, but they're like fat volumes, so you're getting plenty of entertainment there. Like they have them they had them at my library. Like you can just go and find them. They're not hard.
I'm shocked that the entirety of Haruhi Suzumiya isn't animated. That is a cultural icon.
Well, you see, Kyo Animation does this funny little thing where they'll only really adapt like 2 seasons worth of it, and then they won't actually finish it as a very direct intended method of you absorbing the actual material by buying it.
That makes sense.
There's a reason why Konosuba hasn't gotten a 3rd season. There's a reason why Haruhi Suzumiya hasn't gotten a 3rd season.
Is that Kyo?
Yeah.
Aside from MSA.
There's a couple reasons they didn't make a new season of Oron.
Let me see if they made.
Okay, first of all, fuck you.
There's a reason why Miss Kobayashi's Dragon. Actually, no, wait, that is getting a 3rd season, isn't it? Shit. There's a reason why. What's it called? What is it? Amagi Brilliant Park didn't get a 2nd season. Actually, they didn't even get a 2nd season. Yeah, shit. Fuck, that sucks. Amagi Brilliant Park is fucking great. I love that. I love that show.
It's really good.
Look at the sky. It's magic.
I would love this shit if I was 12.
Has Miyazaki ever worked on like a series, or is it just movies?
He used to work. He was the director for Lupin the Third for like years, and he also made Sherlock Hound. It's Sherlock Holmes, except everyone's dogs.
Is it any good?
I've heard it's supposed to be good. It was like supposed to be great for its time.
Miyazaki also eventually branched out and made the Dark Souls and the Demon Souls and the Elden Ring.
No.
I know, it's a different Miyazaki. I'm being facetious.
He also did Future Boy Conan and Nadia: The Secret of Blue Water.
I had one of my dad's friends gave me a Conan the Detective DVD, and I never watched it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Really?
If I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
no, it's still ongoing.
If I'm not mistaken, Nadia was directed by Anno, wasn't it? There's a different series called Nadia that I think is directed by Hideki Anno.
Yeah, I think my dad just went. Oh, he likes Anno.
So the idea was Anno and Miyazaki worked together to make Nadia: The Secret of Blue Water.
Oh, I mean to watch that.
It's good.
I've endeared myself to Anno after he made his depression diary in the form of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh no, the Rindy scare.
And then the ultimate revelation of, hey, having a wife's pretty cool.
Yeah, after he made a bunch of otakus.
So wait, when are you gonna watch Karakano?
I have yet to watch Karakano. I also want to watch Gunbuster. I've heard Gunbuster's really good.
And I need to finish Gundam. I need to watch.
And now that I think of it, originally Anno also worked on he did. There is like one scene in Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, where an ancient golem is just destroying a city, and you can tell it's the one that was drawn by Anno because it looks exactly like an angel.
You know, the funny part is that, to my understanding, Studio Ghibli actually did step in and help out with exactly one episode of Evangelion. It was number 13, the day Tokyo 3 stood still.
That's a cool name. I should watch it.
That's also the one where the iconic shot of Shinji and Rei have Asuka between them. And it's, you know, it's you, me, and this brick wall that you put between us.
Someday I'll know the context behind the giant Rei face.
It's fantastic. I adore The End of Evangelion. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Orange, can you tell us which episode is the one where Shinji cranks that soldier boy?
That's also the day Tokyo 3 stood still, actually.
I had a feeling.
What's the one with the elevator again?
That's later on. I think that might be the one where Asuka gets, meets the thing that's the closest to a biblically accurate angel, and to use the less common term that was used at the time, gets mind freaked.
I'm very curious. I should watch this.
Yeah.
She saw Chris Angel?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yes.
I would rather use that than I would rather use Mind Freak than the alternate one.
Especially since he's currently streaming right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. So, what is like the first thing that you would consider your first weeb anime? The first thing that you had to go out of your way to watch that wasn't on TV?
We'll say
XL
Ultimate.
Saga.
Death Note.
XL Saga.
Lucky Star.
On Adult Swim?
Yasha. On Adult Swim?
Wait, like
No, like,
non-televised anime, something that you watched in subs.
Where did you go to what was the first anime that you had to go to Kiss Anime to watch?
I was saying Ultimate.
Excuse you, I went to justdubs.net.
I think I watched that on Daily Motion, because this was back when Daily
Actually,
Motion
it
did
was
not give a
Higurashi.
fucking shit about copyright.
I like this implies you think they do now.
Oh yeah,
They
they
give a
still.
little bit more of a shit than they used to.
I watched Higurashi on
watch-
YouTube. That was back in the part 1 of 3 days.
Watch
I think
Cartoon
I
Network.
also did. Woo.
Yeah, I also watched Higurashi on Kiss Anime back in the day.
Also, Con, you talk about watchcartoonsonline.com. That shit was my gold mine.
It still is a gold mine, bruh.
Ooh boy, that's a blood locker, all right. I can't wait for the actual jump scare to happen now. There we go.
There was a corpse.
This is like one of
And
the
it
few
had a bullet.
This is like one of the few
And a
famous
key.
jump scares this game has. I remember that one distinctly.
Let's see, what was the first anime I saw on it?
What was the first subbed anime you watched, Orange?
God, that's a really tough question to ask, actually. I
Higurashi?
don't fucking know.
I could not deal with the English voice cast in that.
Is your name Justin? I don't fucking think so.
Why, what?
He asked me.
I was asking Orange the question. You're Crimson, you are very definitively an entirely different color than Orange.
Look, red may be one of my favorite colors, but crimson is not part of the orange simulacrum.
Like, Con, you could be a YouTube VTuber and, like, you'd have the lore about your laugh being, like, blessed or something.
I feel like Khan would like end up in a bad scenario if she became a VTuber. Like that, like I feel like you would be vulnerable to drama, Khan.
Oh no, VTuber drama. Oh, the horrors.
I love being
Kana.
I love being vulnerable to drama. It lets me get my popcorn out.
What? You get no viewers or anything?
Also, Khan, you're not really into VTubers, are you?
No, not really.
I love snickering in a corner with people over the
Wait,
hottest
there's
goss.
protection rackets?
Well, I wouldn't say protection rackets, but the amount of, like, security and obfuscation around Hololive is kind of insane.
What? No.
Yes.
Like, Hololive's
They
been.
act like secret fucking agents.
What?
with their, like,
What?
names and shit.
No. Like
They
I.
penetrate that shit.
That's so they don't get like that. A lot of like people. Everybody knows who Mori Calliope is. Like everybody knows. Everybody knows who Gargura is.
Yeah, I know those two. I don't know the rest of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
hey, wait,
probably
there's a
don't
book.
want people to know.
Doesn't even know about Kiara. Oof.
Hearing this, the hunter armed with bow and arrow said, "I will kill the lizard." But upon meeting his opponents, he held back, taunting,
Shelly,
"Who's
people are
afraid of a reptile?" At this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." Then the huge creature attacked, jaws opened wide. This is what the man wanted. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot into the lizard's gaping mouth. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defenseless maw, and the lizard fell down dead.
Like Shelly, it did more. Oh yeah, Shelly, I follow VTubers quite closely. Like, let me tell you, Hololive is actually a pretty good company. Like, I've actually heard very good things about how they run things. They're a good company.
If a very anonymous, very wealthy individual donates me enough money, I'll commission like a 2D tuber thing
A
of my OC.
PNG tuber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
he wants to be a little orange boy.
actually, that's right. I still have to go through with my fucking rebranding. I'm trying to remove the boy from my name.
He's no longer a boy. He's just
He is an orange man.
He's just a fruit.
It's true. I am just a fruit. You're so right.
Hey,
That wasn't
he's
even
the one who came up
intentional,
with
but
it.
that was actually very appropriate.
I'm one of the many fruits in this server. I make up the bowl of fruits, if you will.
I almost want to change my color, like the color of my background, if I ever redo my avatar, just to have my own color, because I still like have a lot of orange in my icon.
I mean, I said like my name is Orange. Yes, but my 3 favorite colors are pink, purple, and red.
So I'm looking through our icon backgrounds on the Discord thing, on like the tiles. We have 4 people here with different shades of white / gray.
To be fair, I changed mine recently to the Pope Alligator.
If I could have a pinkish white, a grays.
If I could elaborate rather quickly.
You know, Orange, you should elaborate really quickly.
If I could elaborate.
Why do you have the most cursed profile color? I'm like, shit, I gotta change it. So I did.
What I wanted to say was that the reason why it's orange is specifically because of Code Geass, a beloved series of mine that I enjoyed.
Oh yeah, that guy, Mr. Orange Man.
Yeah, Lord Jeremiah Gottwald, otherwise known as the Orange Boy. However, at this point, the only thing that's really going to be left of that is the word orange.
Now it's Code Biatch. He now rejects the original code.
Speaking of Code B-Watch, have you ever seen Code Geass B?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh hell yeah, you love to see it.
I didn't like.
I know of it, but I have not watched it.
I'm gonna be real though, I tried to re-watch it, and it was a little bit difficult.
I didn't like the look of the skinny characters, but...
Oh, you hate Clamp's design, don't you, Bone?
From what apparently I do. From what I've been told.
Clamp is Kino-based, and I love them.
Talk shit about Clamp!
Like, I remember whenever I was a kid, and for some reason, like, Holic, XXX Holic, or whatever.
XXX Holic?
It's just Holic.
Was on, like, TV, like, on like, a friend's parents' TV. I have no idea what channel they had that was showing Holic.
Sci-fi.
But,
It was sci-fi.
But I remember
not a
being,
channel.
like, viscerally uncomfortable with the proportions. And then years later, I rewatched it because they had a character that liked to wear the Chobits ears, and I like Chobits. And I was like, oh, this is pretty fun.
You know, that reminds me.
You like Chobits.
I like Chobits.
That reminds...
That was made by Clamp.
That reminds me.
It's all Clamp, all the way down.
I have the first volume of Holic that I actually do really want to read.
Yeah.
That Yuko.
We don't
get it.
That Yuko girl seems like she is directly up my alley.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Very good.
Hey, there's another corpse.
Damn, it's a veritable corpse party in here.
Yeah, like I just posted a GIF from Chobits. Like,
yo, it's the shoddy!
These characters look like they have normal anime proportions.
Like a melody in your head?
I mean, the android girl has some weird eyes, but I don't
Shoddy's like a melody in my head. That's not a very good melody.
You just lost a bullet.
It's okay, I'm doing it for the bit.
Wait, I don't have Yuko down on here. How don't I?
I think
need to replace it.
It is a bit funny how I think like on the list, on like people's lists of favorite characters, one of the most consistent ones I think is either Beatrice or Haruko.
I know that Revy from Black Lagoon will be on there.
Also, Eva from fucking MGS3 is a wild choice, but I appreciate it. I wouldn't say it's unwarranted, but I've never seen her on anybody's favorite female character lists.
Wait, who isn't?
Eva. I've never seen like Eva from MGS3. The girl who tried to seduce a man who just wanted to eat some grilled snake, and then succeeded.
That reminds me, I never replied to you about your questions, Noir. The live-action one online is Eleanor's Shellstrop from The Good Place.
Why do you have Coco on there?
Because she's superior and great.
You asked about the one in the hood. Do you mean the blonde?
The boys.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's Victoria from Ward. Which is the sequel to Worm.
I actually really...
It's not as good, but Victoria is great.
This does remind me. I need to update my my favorite character list.
Have any of you guys watched Black Lagoon?
Yeah.
I've been
No.
meaning
Was
to
it
watch
in the dub?
But I
I've
should.
seen it before, but I haven't watched like all of it.
Was it the dub?
Yes.
I don't
Good.
remember.
Yes.
That's another thing you watch in the dub.
Give it,
Yeah,
give it,
they're
give
even.
it. What? You're gonna give me something, huh?
I feel like if I really like have to search my memories, like I could probably find like I feel like I'm the one with the obscure anime.
I love Revy so much.
Oh hell
She's
yeah! Give me
so
all the obscure
vulgar.
anime, B. I
love
want to watch
her.
it all.
Have you heard of something called Puny
Yes.
Why?
computers? And I don't know what this is.
Isn't that
So
something from
Puny-
Excel?
So Puny Puny Poemi was supposed to ostensibly be a spin-off of Excel Saga, but there's like
Oh,
no
man,
connective
Excel
tissue
Saga.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
The only thing I've actually seen of Excel Saga was a guy reacting to Excel Saga. I never actually seen
You're
it.
gonna have to show me
we
where
had-
this video is.
We
because it's good and it's
we
based.
had Excel Saga on fucking DVD, so
I got the
I think
box
I've
set,
heard-
which is incredibly bad to look at.
I think I've heard people say the name Excel Saga before.
It is wacky and crazy, and it will come up at some point.
They
and-
purposely went too far in their last episode, so it literally did get cut from airing.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, no. The thing was they got canceled like entirely, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? They're not even gonna air this last episode. Fuck it. We'll just make it as egregious as possible to fuck with." It's literally called like
Going too far.
going too far, and they did it specifically to fuck with the censors.
Yep.
No, I
No,
think
it
I've-
went everywhere. It
I
went
think
from
I've seen this
lesbian,
blonde girl
There was
before.
terrorism. They referenced terrorism. There was some other weird shit with poo.
Redhead? There's a blonde or a redhead. I can't. Strawberry blonde. I've seen the strawberry blonde before.
Yes, you have. You probably have. Just like people have probably seen little bits of Digicharat.
Oh, DG Sharot?
Yeah.
You mean Digicarrot?
Excel World is entirely different. I can promise you that
It was-
much.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's made by the guy who made what was that series? Sword Art Online.
Con, we're in the same age bracket. Do you remember an anime called Wandaba Style?
Oh, Wandaba!
Yo, okay, alright, Noah, I see you.
I've got like the first volume of Wandaba Style on DVD. Didn't get any more of them.
Or
Fair
is
enough.
also in a similar age bracket, to be fair.
This is also true.
I think the anime that most affected me
Wandaba Style.
and made me the person I am today was Boku no Pico.
It's ringing a bell.
What?
No, Bo, no!
Wow.
What kind of person did that make you today?
No,
Someone who might belong in jail.
Bone, bad bone, bad bone. We'll make
So
that
Wandaba
reference,
Style
they
was
will
a
get you.
hilarious
What happened?
anime
What happened?
about a crazy man with a blonde afro who is teaming up with a boy scientist who is going to send 4 distinct girls in a girl band to the moon for the world's biggest concert, consisting of a washed-up pop idol, a overly dramatic enka singer, a folk singer who is just like not just spacey, but she also just like hallucinates that they're like muscular green fairies hanging out with her all the time, and a rock star who doesn't get the respect she deserves. And they are going to send them to the moon without using any rocket fuel and using only a single slide rule to make all calculations.
I have never heard of this. I'm very sorry.
Good night.
Good tonight.
Oh yeah, Goku Sen! Ah! Oh my god, I love that series so
Sounds
much.
familiar. I don't think I saw it.
Oh.
What you missed is me seeing if I can do science, see if I can cause a chemical chain reaction.
Was
How about
that
you
really
give a
science?
reaction? They're not doing
For
anything dumb.
taking.
Too late.
Wait, let him cook.
Yeah.
What's he cooking?
I've cooked up so many meals today.
Chicken,
What was he
probably. The driest chicken known to man.
Yeah.
Nope, definitely never heard of it. No.
You've never
Yeah,
heard
he
of
makes
it?
a very dry chicken.
I think I probably heard the name, but like I know nothing.
I think I've seen clips or something of this, but I've never heard of it.
Eris to Yakuza Clan becoming a high school teacher.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It's real good. It's real good.
The rubber ball in there. Turn this bitch on.
It kind of gives me the vibes of Read or Die for some reason.
I love Read or Die, the TV.
Yeah, the TV.
I've actually got it on DVD.
I also love it especially because the original prequel is like, it's a 6-episode OVA, and Agent the Paper is the most British woman in the world, and then in the second series, she is as American as possible.
British.
Mr. Joker?
Mr. Joker.
Mr. Joker.
It's real sad. I can't remember what like my first I can remember what my first animes were. I can't remember when I got into the obscure because it was like immediately after I got into Inuyasha. I just like started watching whatever, but I do miss the era of character songs.
You know, I don't think I remember what my first anime was outside of original Toonami. But I do remember my first two manga.
Yeah.
My first manga was they had Rave Master Volume 1 at the book fair at school. 5th or 6th grade. Boom, that was there. Never got Volume 2. Never followed up on it at all.
I think
Abby,
my first.
come here. Abby, come here.
Hi, Abby.
Yeah,
What was your second one?
And then I biked my ass all the way, like, several miles out to the Books A Million, and found basically the best manga in print, and continually going, that turned into the longest fucking anime series, Sergeant Frog, Keroro Gunso.
Nice.
Oh, you know
I was an anime only for Keroro Gunso, but fucking sing that OP song with like all my heart.
You know what it was for me? The first thing I watched was at like a goddamn. It was one of those scholastic book fairs. There was this manga called Siren that was only ever at those fucking book fairs. I swear to God. And the second one was my high school library had a little something called Uzumaki in it.
Really?
What a great library.
My school library had Akira, so like I feel you.
My town library had all 6 Akiras.
Also, that is actually slightly honest. Uzumaki was my third manga. My second one was Cromartie High School.
Nice. I watched Cromartie High School.
That was the other one they had at my town library. Was they had all of the available volumes of Cromartie High School, and then those goddamn bastards at Viz Media were like, "Hey, you know how we have a license that says that we're the only people that are allowed to translate and print volumes of Cromartie High School?" Well, we got like 12 volumes into the hilarious arc where Hayashida just falls into a manhole and enters Planet of the Apes.
Sounds pretty
And then
funny.
you know what? There's 2 volumes left. Fuck it. No money. No more. We're just not gonna make any more volumes. We're gonna keep the license. No volumes anymore. Just not
Fuck
gonna
you.
translate the other 2.
This is why you learn Japanese.
These are also the same fuckers that have ruined Ultimate Muscle in America because they translated everything as poorly as 4Kids did and took out every dick and fart joke they could find, and then abandoned that as well, meaning that no one gets to read it, and because they have like licensing rights for the series in general, no one else can.
Tell that
I
fucker.
think Viz still translates Zoro as Solo in One Piece.
They do.
Solo!
Well, that was for copyright reasons, because Antonio Banderas played Zorro exactly once in a movie.
I thought it was
And then they based an entire 3 to 4 films on it that they called Shrek 2, 3, and Puss in Boots 1 and 2.
Hey.
Literally, the entire joke is, hey, don't you remember that time Antonio Banderas played Zorro? Which nobody does, because it's also not that great a film. You remember that he... Did you see the movie?
No, Noir! There was a second movie.
I was not aware that getting Antonio Banderas to play Puss in Boots was even supposed to be a joke in and of itself.
He literally cuts a P like Zorro cuts his Z.
I know, I just thought he was a Zorro reference. I didn't know Antonio Banderas ever played Zorro.
He did 2 films.
For some reason, that Antonio Banderas Zorro movie just lodged itself into my child brain.
I remember seeing that movie. I remember the sequel too. It was him growing old and had a child, and that child eventually became a second Zorro.
Yeah, I remember this one with the child.
When it comes to first manga for me, and this is gonna sound really fucking weird, one of them, yeah, it was 2 volumes. First of all, one of them was a Dragon Ball manga, but it was not in English.
You know what I hated? I would go to the town library, and I would go and just try and read some Dragon Ball like a normal child, and some either rotten fuck librarian was tearing out pages because someone had a boob, or some nasty bastard was tearing out pages because there was a singular boob. So it's just like, hey, you want to find out how Goku beat the Invisible Man? Fuck you. You don't get to find out. Go look it up.
Fuck you, child. No boobs for you.
The crazy part was, they also had, like, all 32 volumes of Ranma half. But the thing was the very last volume, like 2 chapters from the end, they had like a fucked up off-print copy where it's just like, oh man, there's only 2 chapters left. And then like they just reprinted the 2 chapters you just read, they just printed it again. They were just like, no, the ending? No, you don't get it in this volume. We accidentally printed this manga volume wrong.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Failure and horror.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thing about the Uzumaki and the Akira thing, I bet that like they just saw a list of like they knew that the kids were into the Japanese comics, and so they probably looked up like the must-read Japanese comics or whatever. I bet those were on there.
Yes,
Speaking for yourself,
phobias.
I can definitely recall like all of the mangas I read in my middle school and high school are the most important ones, like to me at the time, which would have been Tokyo Mew Mew, Naruto, because this was like way early on before the anime. Like I said, Akira, Lucky Star actually. The 4 panels, which is great. And most importantly of all, Loveless.
Why Loveless?
They had Loveless. I don't know why they had it, but they had it, and that very much had an effect on me.
There is a context for that.
Who's vacuuming?
My fucking mom is vacuuming right now.
Damn!
At midnight?
Vacuuming.
I remember my introduction to people even considering watching the Japanese version of things. I had a cousin. She was a huge Inuyasha fan, huge Naruto fan, and she was also like I think she was like 15, where I was like, I don't know, 10 or something. And I was like, why are you watching it in Japanese? Like, I like it more. It's like, what does kun mean? What does chan mean? It's like, oh, it means like friend. And that was my introduction to the concept that people would not watch something in English. I think she still has a bunch of Gaara merchandise because she was really into Gaara.
I mean, also at the time, like, it was a matter of, like, availability? One.
No, I think she just like I think she was just a weeb.
Yes, but I'm being very serious. Like a lot of the series, like we watched coming up, like did not
A lot of
have.
shit used to not have English dubs or not
Or-
have good English dubs.
Yeah.
I can tell you, this
Yeah.
cousin was a weeb. That is why she was watching it like this. She had so much Inuyasha merchandise, so much Yu Yu Hakusho merchandise, a lot of Garas, also a lot of Legolas. She really liked Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
They're
Legolas
taking the
is rad,
homeboys to
yeah.
laser tag.
Isengard. It's Isengard. They're
No, it was
taking the
laser
Hobbit to
tag.
Isengard.
They're taking
They
the
changed it for the movie, but in the book it was laser tag.
the homeboys to
And
laser
he
tag.
has the source material, so it's true.
It's
I've
true.
never watched Azumanga Daioh. I should really do that.
I
Azumanga
did.
Daioh
I
is
owned it.
bumping. I fucking love Azumanga Daioh.
I should also
Fucking
finish.
Lucky Star,
I watched all of
Azumanga
Lucky
Daioh,
Star.
and K-On! The big three. The
He
big
fucking
three of
loved
slice of life.
I love that
Sass
bitch in
about
the Lucky
Haru
Channel, the pink hair
Suzumiya. It's another thing I gotta watch.
Haruhi
I have
Suzumiya
the
is also
entirety-
bussin'.
I have the entirety of Azumanga Daioh on DVD.
I can still do the hair Yukai, so you know.
I can 100% believe that you can still do the Haruhi
I can do that, and I learned the Lucky Star cheer opening.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the anime of Lucky Star?
Yes.
Do you remember the pink-haired bitch from the Lucky Channel?
Yes.
Oh, I love her so much. She's the
Why do you
best.
think of the
I
same
love the
by
pink-haired
me?
bitch. I don't remember her name, but I love her so much.
Says at the end of
From
all
which
of
one?
his skits, bye bye.
Oh, holy shit, I figured it out! How?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I loved her assistant Minoru Shiraishi, but only because he would actually show it. Like he's very just well known, obviously, and I would see him on their shit and I'd be like, hey.
Wait, did you watch it subbed or dubbed?
Both.
Okay, because I watched
Yeah,
it dubbed.
because the dub has Wendy Lee.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
But
currently
because the dub had Wendy Lee, but then the sub had Aya Hirano, and I was a big Aya Hirano fan.
Speak of the devil,
yeah.
what the devil?
So
Oh.
yeah, sub or dub for that one, you'll get wins all around.
Which sub or dub?
Lucky Star.
Lucky Star.
Oh, that's a fan. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
Love it.
'cause
Yeah.
you also get Haruhi Suzumiya either
The show
way.
about nothing. The show about talking to your friends about stuff.
I'm Phil.
The pink-haired bitch reminds me a lot of Revy.
Orange, don't you know how to eat a cream puff?
Ooh, penis monster!
Lucky Star was really great for me because Konata was me at my peak weeb phase. Like it was bad.
Saying that is reminding me of another thing. So back whenever I was
different
like a
Del Rey
teenager
manga to
and
read.
I can believe that, dude.
So back when I was a teenager and angsty, I really liked Watamode. And I really liked cutscene.
What? Huh?
What? Ghost?
I was never here.
Huh?
What was that?
Or she was never there.
Who in the hell was that?
Acid.
But yeah, I really liked Watamode because.
Oh, hold on a second. Sans Undertale is telling me to go brush my teeth. Let me go silence that alarm really quickly.
I really liked Watamode because I found it very relatable, and now I cannot watch Watamode for the same reason. It's now very relatable.
It's that level of relatable cringe that gets you when you get older.
Like, I didn't understand why people were like, why are people having a hard time watching this? She's just like me. And
Because
then
of relatability.
and then I
Eesh.
now going back on it, it's like, oh god, she was just like me. I can't watch this.
She's just like you for real.
I'm so glad I can't relate to that fucking anime. I'm so
Yeah.
glad.
Are you sure, Orange?
I'm 100% sure.
Oh
That's why
god,
some
I was the biggest unironic weeb back in my teenage years. I do not look at those memories fondly. I have
That's why
no
some
nostalgia for that era.
Shaking my head. Y'all ain't do it right. You can be a weeb and have a lot of friends.
True, yeah.
I did not. I was
Church
not
bell,
one of those
maybe?
weebs.
Who's ringing the bell?
I hate to break it to you, Bone, but I was one of those people that did have friends that liked anime.
Oh shit! God damn!
Damn!
Yeah!
We're doing something wrong,
You're making me so
Bone.
jealous.
I'm
God
so
damn.
proud of you.
I was also in AP classes, so a lot of the time.
Solidarity, even though AP classes were a fucking scam.
I also took AP classes, and that was a horrible idea. I should not have been taking AP classes.
Yeah, same.
I scrounged by. I don't know how.
I only took one AP course. It was okay. AP Psych was
I was
fine.
stuck in them.
Not take any AP classes.
I took several and I really fucking hated it.
It was
yeah,
dumb
no, I
waste
can
of busy
imagine.
work time.
I took AP because like everybody else was taking AP, and I didn't want to feel like a moron.
They told me to take AP because the normal classes I was like doing too well in. And I was like, girl, I guess, and then I instantly regretted it.
Also, you guys have seen how bad my ADHD is at times, and so like that with math is like decimating because I have no memory of the formulas.
At times?
Would this be a bad
Fuck,
time to
where's
say
this?
I enjoyed? Would this be a bad time to say I? Oh.
Sorry. Go ahead. Okay, you'll be safe. Save point. We're good.
Con, that is great. I'm happy for you. That is a good thing if you enjoyed AP, because you are
Just
a
makes you
smart
a
person.
nerd.
You're a fucking nerd.
It's not even that. You should have just taken dual credit. Just AP in general is a scam, regardless if you are good or not at
I have
it.
a lot of friends who also did dual credit.
Yeah.
Skip classes.
Like what is
Does
it?
AP even earn you anything?
No,
like,
I mean,
oh,
like-
I passed AP English. Like,
I mean,
who
like
fucking cares?
skipped over a grade. Like you were too smart, and so they put you in an advanced grade.
I mean, what is it
No,
for
I never
fucking?
did that.
I mean, it might help you skip some gen eds in college, but you can test into those regardless. Like, I tested into English 215.
I mean, fuck is it? You know what it was for me? You know what it fucking was for me? What I did was literally just, I didn't want to take calculus no matter what. So I did AP, I did the AP track, so I ended up doing advanced algebra. That shit sucked ass. That was
Why would
so
you take
bad.
algebra?
Well, no, I took
math for the
advanced
liberal
algebra. You know what the funny part is? I just barely scraped by in that class. On the final, I got a 69. They fucking have to send people, letters being like, listen, that's a very good score to get on the final, because there's this fucking helicopter parent, like, well, it wasn't an A, blah, 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 blah.
So I feel like if I didn't have the ADHD problem and the depression problem, I could have possibly been an honor student, because I actually really tried hard to understand. I remember like in Spanish class, there was like this class clown that I fucking hated because he was a constant disruption, and I was really trying to learn Spanish.
And I mean, well, so like, I think the ultimate lesson that I learned is that shit didn't fucking help at all, because I ended up absolutely bombing like the introductory math test and had to take algebra again.
No. The horror.
On the plus side, it was very easy, but it was literally worth 0 points, so they just left it off my transcript. And then I took algebra again. I took a second, like, higher level algebra course, and that shit sucked dick. Especially when I had to fucking study for it, and my friends were like, hey, we were going to the movies, somebody was supposed to grab us, but they didn't. Can you grab us, like, 30 minutes away from the fucking movies? And, like, I was fucking panicking to shit, because, like, I need every second I can to study. Anyways, school sucks. School fucking sucks. Anyways, that's the end of the stream.
Wait, Bone, do you know Spanish?
Alright, go watch some anime, everybody. Go enjoy yourself.
Speaking of the end of school, which we just finished the school section, this is the end of the stream.
Go watch Seikon Blazer.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.